Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. This is our last monocolor rotation-proof standard best of one build. Saving the best for last, it's mono white. Oh lord, I'm excited for rotation to hit. The new pieces that will be presented to us within Dominaria are guaranteed to be absolute bangers, as Wizards looks to increase the power base of mono white in Commander. Today, we'll break down the deck list to talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase all of this within our gameplay footage, wrapping up with our final thoughts, and of course, our pack opening. It is a Neon Dynasty pack, and we are looking for the Wandering Emperor today. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help support the channel and myself as an individual. Let's take a look at the deck. Okily dokily, mono white rotation proof is here, and a lot of things stay the same, but there are a few adjustments. The most notable thing you'll see that hasn't been included in mono white previously is Kaidoa, Soul of Kamigawa, for 4 mana as a 3/3 with flash and flying. So, evasion through flying, fantastic. And, we are losing the Elite Spellbinder, which is that 3/1 flyer, to kind of interact negatively with your opponent, right? Positively for us, I suppose. And this is kind of a similar thing, right? However, we don't get to see their hand, which is a bummer. It costs 1 more. However, on the other side of that Venn diagram, it will give something else indestructible. And now that's something that the Elite Spellbinder could never do. And it is fantastic. Let me tell you what. You drop indestructible on something and they don't have exile or a -X spell, you're done, right? And that's going to allow us consistent damage. And one of my favorite things to give indestructible to would be the Intrepid Adversary. The life gain presented here will present that sustainability through mitigating any of our opponent's damage output, which is fantastic, right? So, pushing this in, it gets indestructible. It pushes up the rest of our field through the ability to collect Valor counters, assembling +1/+1 counters on it, and then other creatures get those +1/+1 passive buffs from the adversary's counters, right? Which is really cool. Other things that maybe are a little bit new that you haven't seen a ton is the Welcoming Vampire. A 2/3 with flying, power 2 or less creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card once per turn trigger. So this is really nice within a mono white deck. Like consistent draw with evasion via flying for, sustainable damage output is really cool. And then, we're drawing through the Hopeful Initiate, we're drawing through the Moth Rider, we're drawing through the Thalia, and potentially through Adeline, probably not. And then, of course, through the Vampire and other copies of the Cathar. Not to mention, that's all triggering on your turn. You can have this trigger on your opponent's turn, because it's once per turn, with the -1, creating a 2/2 via Wandering Emperor, right? So there's a ton of draw within the deck, represented through the Welcoming Vampire's ability. Aside from that, the last new thing, I believe, is the Moth Rider Patrol for 1/1 with flying. It's all right. But what's really cool is the fact that we can pay 4 to tap a target creature. The interaction that this provides turn after turn is fantastic, really reminding me of a budget giant killer from back in the day, the Throne of Eldraine. The ability to tap your opponent's creature on their end step, have this untap, tap another one, have 2 of their blockers now tapped, allowing our creatures to get in, uninhibited, will be really, really quite successful for us as a game plan. Sun Gold Sentinel, exiling a card from their graveyard. It can also gain basic protection from a color of your choice if you have Coven available for 2, which is fairly accessible within the deck. There's 1-drops, 1 power, 2 power, 3 power, 4 power very easily assembled. The Fleeting Spirit is kind of new, kind of not. You can exile it by discarding a card, having it return, dodging removal, very nice. Also giving it first strike if you exile cards from your grave for 1. Totally acceptable. Control through Brutal Cathar. Now, I know you're all familiar with this Daybound. You're going to grab something. When it switches back to Daybound, you can grab another thing. Nightbound, ward 3, pay 3 life. Ward, pay 3 life with first strike. Been a long day. But just fantastic value. It's going to open up those attack lanes as well, right? So you can tap things. You can exile things to get those attackers through consistently. And, Wandering Emperor can also exile here with the -2 or, provide first strike, which is fantastic, again, with that Intrepid Adversary. For confirmed life gain, and that life gain is going to offset any damage that your opponent may be doing. Okay, we have training through the Initiate, which is really cool. We can also destroy artifacts and enchantments quite easily by removing +1/+1 counters, which are found throughout the majority of our deck. Holy Toledos, that's the build. I hope you enjoy. We're going to break down the day's gameplay footage and then wrap up with our pack opening. Quick reminder that we are cheating today within the rotation proof. We have the lands, the caves, we have the man lands in all of these decks. Of course, you can remove them to stay tied and true to the rotation proof. But again, I'm sure most of you already have these cards, and you do take quite a bit of a disadvantage, or a handicap if you're playing without them in the queue that has them, right? So things are going to be a little bit harder for you than they typically would if you're not running them. But of course, just being upfront with you guys, rotation proof deck minus the cave. It is what it is. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It does help support me as an individual, and enjoy the gameplay footage. All right, our opponent's going first. The hand is not good, but we're just going to try our best, right? Yeah? Yeah, doogies? I guess we'll risk it for the biscuit. There's most likely a counter spell here. Removal. Yeah. Looking for that third land. Harvester in play. I mean, this is fantastic. There we go. It trains. It's also going to get us the draw here. If it survives. It does not. Not what we want to be doing with an aggro deck, I'll tell you what. Not at all. It stops training, right? Ooh, okay. Fourth land off the top. I mean, we're still just not training. We're just sitting here with 1/2s doing nothing. We're ripe for a meat hook, I'll tell you what. We are ripe for a meat hook. They won't get it here, but it's always next turn, right? Oh, that's interesting. Triple train. We could even kill the Fable if we so choose. Let's keep the Intrepid alive. It's going to train the Initiates again. I guess the Soul and as well. We need a second black source. We took the treasure. I mean, there's creature for them to take, or 3. Another land. Wish I would have kept the seat in hand. I mean, it has indestructible. Let's train up. They'd have to kill the flyer and then block the Intrepid. We can do it on their turn. Right? So we're not killing them. We just wait. Because as our end step finishes up and there's their upkeep begins. Let's keep one at 4 in case it's a meat hook. They would need the black land to hook for 4. I mean, of course it's a meat hook. Who are we kidding? I'll wait. Here's. Fantastic. That was awesome. Yeah, fair and playable card. No, the meat hook is mono white's like ultra nightmare. Not good, dude. Code not good, dude. Yes. Oh, yeah? Well, take that. There's plenty more where that comes from, huh? Don't want to do it during their main phase. It gives them 1 extra mana. Right? We want them to lose the tapped mana during combat. So be patient and wait. You'll get it. Just hold on. I mean, they're still going to gain access to a 3rd land here, but whatever. Whatever, dude. Interesting. I believe we have first strike through the spirit. They're smart cookie. They know this without even looking at the card. Down to 8. We're at 26. And this is kind of where our whole world comes crashing down. What I'd like to see, I think, is a second meat hook. Right? Let's go above and beyond today. Well, if that didn't find it, this will. You're out of mana for the turn. Could be single target on Adeline, obviously. That would be bad. But maybe we top deck something good. They just mill. Oh, Xander's Lounge. I was like, that's nice. What's this? Just alt art? Don't you dare. I know this guy's moves before they even do them. Or girl, individuals, I should clarify. Wow, really, you're brave. My moth taps your appraiser, dude. Oh, doesn't need to. They don't have removal. Down to 3. Wow. 4 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand. They've got 2. Yes! Yeah. Wow. You know how hard it is to beat the meat hook with a mono white deck? Yeah, I like the hand. There's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a good 3. I like having both the Cathar and Adeline as an option in case you want to be more offensive or defensive. We still hit for 1. We take that. Do we leave it? think we take it. I think we take it. Absolutely. Absolutely. For one, dude. That is good. That's going to take our Adeline. Or Intrepid. Both are viable picks. You can block it, dude. Why not? I think it's a good block. Dang, dude. Let's flip tonight. Two attackers. Oh, well, let's see how it unfolds first. Oh, they have an Enganjo, right? Is that what's happening here to us? Interesting. A valorous stance on it. Okay. Good for 3. They cast again. Flips the brute. They see our hand, right? They have full information. I'm going to flip the brute myself. Takes a draw. Hopefully there's no removal in hand for them. They're going to get 2 creatures back. 2 very good creatures if they remove the Brutal Cathar. Hello, good game, dude. Fantastic match. Mono white rotation proof. Getting down, getting dirty. We love to see it. And we happen to pick up another Intrepid there as well. Yeah, if we can find our third land, this is pretty cool. If not, we get punished. And we flooded last game. So this game will brick. Of course, this is the way things go. Really, wow. Look at us go. The spirit can block the Luminarch. I feel like we're a legend at this point. You stop it. Thalia can go, I guess. It's a legendary, so we'll most likely pick up another copy of it. Uh-huh. I don't want to be the first one to play Exile. I'll trade with the Initiate, that's fine. Push up your duty. Push up your booty. I mean, we can still block this, which isn't the worst. Down to 13, though. That's not great. We see a third land or no? Interesting. Can we get a fourth? Or no? Take the draw. Push Adeline way up. Again, I don't mind taking a little bit more of an aggressive swing here. We're on the back case of this damage output, so let's catch up. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Let's take the kill. Lots of life gain for them, keeping them in it. It's a nice smash. Maybe we could have went in a little bit harder. Did I just miss lethal? Yeah. Oh no, we had to pay for this. Never mind. I thought we only had to tap it. It's fine. I mean, I think they're still forced to block, right? They have to. Well, I mean, the life gain saves them, I guess. They're bricked though, so. Oh, third land. They're not bricked. Stop it, HGG. I know the feeling. Land troubles in arena. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. Watch this. This is a pro move. What I like to call a pro gamer move. Interrupt the life gain so it can't connect. Right? Beautiful. Ours goes through. We Cathar their Adeline. Take it home. All right. The curve looks good. 1 drop, 2 drop, all that, all this. We keep Thalia for the draw on 4 or play it right away. Let's see what our opponent's playing first, I guess. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to play it. It's blue. You know, ooh, blue. Gross. Third land out. Let's get our vampire out. For 3. A brine comber. Interesting. Lord have mercy. Smells like a double draw to me. Beautiful. I'll still swing in with both. Yeah, I don't want those spirits to add up, though, is the thing. Probably just sitting here, and then we'll. No, let's get the spirit in. Summoning sickness, right? Get it out of here, dude. This does nothing for the turn, and that's why we wanted to get rid of those spirits. We don't want them to buff up ever, right? It's a nice hit for 6, down to 8. All right, really? What is happening here? Why wouldn't they play this? Why wouldn't they play anything? It's a wandering emperor? What are you doing to me? What you got, Willis? Nothing, really. Wow. I'm interested. Yeah, and that's kind of what we thought, right? Why take the damage, though? Okay. Exile us this turn, and then attack for 2. That would be smart. Vigilance sucks. Interesting. I can't exile it. Or becomes blocked. Target of a spell. The first strike sucks, dude. Do it. We have the cave, keep in mind. Interesting. Cannot pay 3. Good for you, Doogie. Good play. Hmm. Do they let us take them to 2? I almost think they should. Interesting. These brine combers with the ascendancy could be pretty cool. I'm a little nervous. Getting nervous over here. Yikes. It's a good deck. I like it. Very simple. Brian Comer with the ascendancy. That's original. At the end of the day, I'm really fascinated with this. It's working well. Just stop it. What the heck? Nice 1,000 times over. Wow. Very cool. This does not look good for us, I'll tell you what. First strike is good. Just take it. Really interesting. Let's grab first strike ourselves. Maya has left the battlefield. You're just lucky she didn't block the whole battlefield. Right, Maya? I'll do it. I will do it, Dad. Okay, we need to get seriously lucky if we're going to survive. They are just hitting us one after the next. Oh, shoot. Good deck, dude. That 7/7 is just so thick. Sick deck, dude. I really like that. Going first with a very slow hand. I gotta mulligan this. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. You know, these aren't as good of cards, but the hand is infinitely better. I'm sure you'll agree. We'll throw a land here. Cheater. Cheater! That's not rotation proof. Cheater! Cheater! No, that's kind of like the theme of the set of decks that I've put out this week is rotation proof plus the land. Let's hit first. Hold our flame bolt out. You should have saved that. You should have saved that. Maybe they have more they can remove it this turn. Right, but they need that 1 drop on 2 to hit Thalia. They have a 2 drop they can't cast till next turn. Mm-hmm. Hit for 2. I mean, mono red's not what we want to see. It's most likely Boros as well. Another. Wow. Look at you go. Playing with fire, quite literally. With both hands. We have, like, I don't know how. I guess we mulliganed. They have a better hand than us. That's the only way I can put it. Thundering Reiju into our Empire would be cool. Mm-hmm. Less cool. Yeah. I guess we'll take this. Brutal, dude. At least that's something, Mac. Give it up with the lands, dude. Give it up with the lands. We need 6 to activate this successfully. Which, I mean, is next turn, but... 3 cards. Another Bloodthirsty. Yeah. Spread it up, dude. Of course. That's good practice across the board here. Interesting. We save it so it doesn't get attacked in the same turn. We're lucky we can make the... oh, wow. Royal Eruption to the Chinny Chin Chin. Yeah. Not good. Getting hit for an additional 6 here, down to 7. Interesting. I guess we just make the 2/2. Call it a day. Stick lands. What a dirty dog. That's a good pull. Nice. They have their own cave. We play our turns night. We don't want that. Very bad news bears here. Yarp. Another land off the top. Oh, really? Wow. That's surprising that it's not. Now we're still dead. Thundering Rage, you me, daddy. Baba da boop. That's a big boy. It's a couple big boys. Shouldn't they hit for the 2/2 as well? Interesting. We lose the both. It is what it is. Down to 1, right? And then play with fire to our face to win. Oh, wow, another land. Good game. Going first, no 1-drop, but, you know, there's a decent 2-drop here. We've got a good 3-drop and, well, literally the best 4-drop in the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, not more. Not more of it. Hopefully it's just not Boros. I don't mind facing mono white at this point, but shoot. I guess maybe I should wash my mouth. I would block. That first strike is really slowing us down. We have answers for it, though. They're going to take the draw engine, obviously. Sucks, because I wanted to draw off of that. Maybe I'll brutal. Well, that's actually really bad. That's if we brutal their Skyclave. Of course, we block. Take 2. This is such a bad play. Don't do this at home. Because if they have another, we are arged. Karma says, you know what, HGG? You knew it was a bad play. I'm going to punish you. Sick. Arena, I'm just so grateful that I have you to show me these lessons. You gonna double block me, dude? We can exile the Skyclave, get a 3/3 block. You little fucker. Good for you, dude. You little fucker. Just freaks right out. That was a good play. Very good play. I mean, the first strike can take out the Wanderer, right? Loving those lands. Let's throw that 2/2 in with Vigilance. Don't do it. Don't you. This card will fuck off. The Elite Spellbinder is gone. You done, son. Strixhaven, school's out for... Oh, Lord have mercy. They win the lottery. They win the lottery card. Hopefully I top deck another land. Is 8 lands enough? We've doubled the lands of our opponent. Going first, as it should be. Turn 1, 2, 3, looking spacey. Don't worry, it's not the deck you're fearing. Could be a bounce spell at some point here. We keep the Sentinel in hand so we can deal with their grave later. There's obviously nothing to deal with right now. Yeah, okay. Probably should have actually just tossed the Moth. But, you know, it's not hard removal, so it's not as... you know, it's... Yeah, sure, we'll lose tempo, but... How much tempo can you lose turn after turn if that's... You know, if they have another one, how much tempo can you lose? And why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have another? And if they don't, we'll hit them next turn. Maybe they don't. It really felt like they did. So they're spending their mana, which is very good for us. And that's a colorless too, so, you know, we're free and clear to Omega hit. That's a decent hit. Woof, woof, woof. Down to 11. We're 1 land shy of the cave. Good game, dude. Nice. Ooh, ooh. Pack time, baby. Big money, big money. What do you think of mono white? Was it good? I know that we're going to pull a Wandering Emperor within this pack because we used it in our deck, right? We paid homage, and now we want our Wandering Emperor. Loving this art, if I can get it right side up. Beautiful. And the art cards are literally the coolest things that I ever get. A full art land, and I guess these sell for multiple dollars each, which is, well, it's ridiculous, let's be honest. It's as ridiculous as my camera's focus is. There we go, in the sweet spot. So I guess these full art alt lands are quite expensive. We got a Fang, we have a Rebuke, Observer. This is like a mono green pack, hey? It really is. Wow. Is this whole pack mono green? No, we have an Unforgiving one. Beautiful. Get Moth. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. See multiple rares. Roaring Blades. This is going to be Commander, 7/4. Enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand, which you won't if it's your commander. Remove an indestructible counter from it. Deal 7 damage to up to each 3 targets. Wow. That's actually crazy. That's like intense. Oh, Crucible of Defiance. This is a good one. Not the best one. Who Endures would have been better. Seed of the Empire as well. But I still like it. And that's a nice pick. We love to see those lands. And then we grab our holo. And that's the wrap up there. So 2 rares in a pack. Not bad. Roaring Blades sounds cool, but it's so expensive, right? 8 mana to cast that. So, I mean, you know, a couple good cards in the pack. We also get that full art land, which is selling for quite a bit right now. So a successful pack, nonetheless. Not an Emperor, but we're going to get you, girl. You can't hide forever. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Maybe watch another video. And I can't wait to see you soon in the next.